Okay, so I'm late getting this one out, and the lighting in this room is terrible. Just in general, I can't get it right. I don't know what it looks like. How do I look? Anyway, so I wanted to put this out the day that it came out, but I was busy. I'm always busy. Such is life. At least I'm not bored. But yeah, anyway, I have a new short story out, so it's the first thing I've published in 2 years? 2 years. Because my last novel came out in 21. So, pretty excited about it. It's kind of a, in keeping with my hoped for theme for the year, that I was going to be thriving. Last year I was surviving. This year I'm thriving. So, I think that's working out all right so far, because yeah, I'm publishing again, and it's the first in a slew of stuff that's about to come out. Y'all are gonna get tired. Well, I hope you don't get tired of my new fiction coming out over the next few months, because Molly's working on cover art right now for a new Metronome short story that's supposed to come out next month. The only thing I'm waiting on is cover art, and then it's getting out there. It's getting published. I've got a new novel that it's the same thing. Everything's just cover art. But I'm not. I think I have 3 novels coming out this year, and it's August. So yeah, I've got a lot coming out over the next several months and next year. There's a lot coming out, and it's good to be back. Because like I said in my that one vlog, Drag Queen Saved My Soul, when I was talking about how I just woke up one day and I was better. Like, I was out of that depression. And I'd wanted to wait a week because I didn't think it was real. Well, it's been months, and I still feel good, and I'm being productive, and things are going my way, and it's like the more I get done, the more energy I have. So yeah, I'm on top of the world, and I haven't even told you about this story, which is the whole point of this vlog episode. This one is called "In Wine Lies the Truth," and it's already got a 5-star review on Amazon. So hopefully that tells you it's worth reading. It's only 99 cents as of the recording of this video, because that's the general price I have on Amazon for my short fiction, my short stories. Different lengths. There's like a tier, but we won't get into that. This one is 99 cents. In Wine Lies the Truth. It's, the cover is floating right by my head. So, judge this one by the cover, please. And it's a follow-up to a short story that came out in 2017 called An Unexpected Snow. And, it's funny because I didn't realize this till I was, updating the website, my author website, which incidentally the links are currently updated and working, so it's fully functional. I'm still working on a totally revamped website for next year that I hope to launch in January, but meanwhile keeping this one up to date is it's working for the moment. But it's all temporary fixes, which is why it still has to be rebuilt from scratch, which is an ongoing project that I thankfully have the energy for right now. But yeah, I noticed when I was updating the website and adding it to my short fiction and other writings page that it was the very last short story I published was An Unexpected Snow. So it's kind of like I'm picking up right where I left off, because it's the same unnamed hero character who's kind of a, he's kind of like a general cheesy superhero archetype. If it's, he'd have fit it right in the 1960s Batman show if you could be that scantily clad on TV in the 60s. That's because this guy wears very little clothing. It's kind of a nod also. It's kind of a nod to that kind of superhero. It's a kind of a nod to Edgar Rice Burroughs, who I love reading Edgar Rice Burroughs, but I gotta wonder, like, because all of his heroes are just these manly men, and they're literally naked. Like, Tarzan is literally naked for the whole first book, pretty much, until the part, he does get dressed eventually. But, and John Carter goes to Mars, or Barzoom as they call it in those novels. The Martians call it Barzoom, we call it Mars. But yeah, everybody's butt naked on Mars, including John Carter himself, through the whole novel. Not just the first novel. Like, he just is naked all the time. Nothing on. So, my hero wears more than John Carter. But it's a nod to, like, the way he would describe the characters, which I just always found amusing. And I'm not dissing. I love Edgar Rice Burroughs. I just think it's funny. But yeah, so I took the funny of that and exaggerated that kind of description with this character, and you don't know his name. I mean, no one knows who this guy or his horse are. They just are, and they show up when needed. And for this new short story, I guess they were needed, because there's a guy in a bar. There's a guy in a bar causing some trouble. His name is Scourge the Superior. And, it's satire. It's making fun of a lot of things. I don't want to spoil this story. It's so short. It's hard to talk about short stories without spoiling them because they're so short. But worth 99 cents, in my opinion. And a lot of fun. Like, a guy in a thong and a cowboy hat and a mask and some boots and some gloves fighting a big racist bug. And it's a weird story, and I had a whole lot of fun writing it. So I'm hoping you'll have a whole lot of fun reading it. Read the 5-star review on Amazon. There might be more reviews by now. I haven't checked, but yeah, I'm very proud of this story, and I'm very happy to share it finally. Like, this is one of those things I've been sitting on for years, and just, when I was going through that depression, I didn't have the energy to, I just didn't have the ability to get on these projects and actually get them out when you're being hit left and right by crises. Like, you just can't prioritize creative projects like that. And I was able to write over the last several years, but here and there, I did manage to get some manuscripts finished, a lot of short fiction, a lot of long-form fiction. So this is the beginning. This is the beginning of my hopefully permanent return. Because, I was thinking, like, my characters are so alive right now in my head, and, we as a team, we're moving forward on so many stories that have just been gestating in my spirit for so long, and I just feel like I took a deliberate step back when I did youth ministry for 8 years. No regrets. 8 of the best years of my life. I would trade those years for nothing. But I made the deliberate choice to step back from my writing and make it a hobby, really. Like, I was still publishing, it was still a profession, it was still something I took very seriously, but youth ministry came first, and those families I was working with came first, and that was a very fulfilling way to live, but that is no longer my profession. And I feel like it's sort of my character's turn to get the kind of attention that I gave the youth program when that was my job. Right now I feel like I am an author first as far as career. It's not like I'm putting the people I love aside. The people I love are very much always first, but I'm talking about vocationally writing is coming first, and I'm able to give the characters who are very real to me the attention that they need, and I'm eager to get the stuff that's been sitting on a shelf for years out, and I'm very eager to get into the new stuff that I'm just going to be writing up a storm. All the series that have been sitting dormant for years, it's all coming back, and that's where I want to be right now, and I am where I want to be, so it's a good thing. So that's all. I just wanted to pop in and talk about my new short story, In Wine Lies the Truth. Check it out on Amazon.com. It's primarily an ebook, but if you go to my website, glensladeclarkjr.com, you can order a paperback version. It's like an A5 size, trim size paperback. All my short fiction comes out that way, kind of like exclusively through my website and lulu.com. It's not something that's out there that you can order at Barnes & Noble or Amazon, the paperback. The ebook is the universal release, but the paperback exclusively through my website if you just want a physical copy. And that's pretty much it. So check it out, let me know what you think, leave me a lovely review. If you hate it, leave me a 1-star review. Sometimes 1-star reviews are hilarious to me. There are a couple, well, at least one. I don't know if I've gotten more than one 1-star review. No. Well, that's, like, I got one 1-star review. I want to say it was 1 star. I should really look this up before I check. But bad reviews. Let's call them bad reviews. Like, if they're honest, like, sometimes they're just funny. Like, because I agree with them. Like, what they didn't like about the story, I'm like, yeah, that's in there. Like, yes, my novel about a teenager having a faith crisis deals with religion. I mean, you are correct. I'm sorry that made you think it was bad. And then, what was it? I mean, it wasn't even how religion was dealt with. It was too religious. And I mean, honestly, I think that book was probably blasphemous, but it's probably meaning definitely. But, I mean, no, I don't know. It was about a faith crisis. It was about... I mean, I can go into that book. That Cry Wolf, Shadow of the Werewolf. It was a werewolf novel. What do you want? But it was about a religious person who, everything doesn't go his way. And that's way off topic. I'm talking about bad reviews, but just the way this person left a review, like they got to the end of the book and they spoil it, but they didn't go all the way to the end. Like they had one more chapter to go, or something, one or two more chapters, and they were just, I just couldn't read anymore after this event happened. And I'm like, well, but you were right there. You were at the end. You basically read the whole book. And then gave it a 1-star review, or a low, I don't remember, it was 1 star, a bad review. But my favorite bad review was for a short story I did called "And Then an Elephant Shot Out of His Chest." The aptly titled "And Then an Elephant Shot Out of His Chest," which the 1-star review was great because I mean, basically it was saying it was too creative. And I'm like, thank you. Because it was sort of meta. It was about creative writing. It was about there being no rules in creative writing, and there was this weird teacher character, this professor, teaching a college course on creative writing, and just all of this insane stuff happened in it. And yeah, so I love it when a bad review calls me out for accomplishing exactly what I set out to accomplish with a work of fiction. Like Molly, my friend Molly, is in several bands, but one of them, I think it's the Doggensteins, or is it Doggensteins? I don't know. But what was it? I think someone posted on the interwebs that the band was something like too loud, and she'll kill me for not remembering, because just the intended insult was taken as a compliment, and that's what they called their first album. And like, that's the attitude to have about reviews, man. Like, if you get bad ones, have fun with them, enjoy it, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what people think of your work, your creative expressions, because your creative expressions are correct. Doesn't mean everybody's going to like it. But, that said, I do very much appreciate good reviews. They're validating. If I got nothing but bad reviews, I would be, they would probably affect me a little bit differently, but I get much more, or many more, what's grammar? I don't know. I would say my reviews are much more positive than they are negative. I get very few hateful reviews, but they're out there, and it makes me feel more seen, I guess. I'm glad that my work is reaching enough people that some people flippin' hate it. But more people seem to like it, at least according to reviews I've gotten over the years. And whether they do or not, I don't know who's right. And my stuff's either going to speak to you or not. And such is the case. For in wine lies the truth. What is the truth? Read it to find out. 99 cents, Amazon.com. I'm going to stop rambling now, because I'm tired. But, yeah, so anyway, talk to you next time.